It's my pleasure now to ask the chair of the 34th International Conference, Her Excellency Tunku Puteri, to give her keynote address. She will be speaking in English.
Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, distinguished representatives, colleagues, and friends, I'm deeply honored to serve as the chair of this 34th International Conference. The trust you have placed in me is a profound responsibility, which I will undertake with commitment and determination to help us all achieve a successful conference. As we gather here, we are reminded of the significance of this year, marking the 75th anniversary of the Geneva Conventions. These landmark agreements are evolved from the experiences of immense suffering, laying the foundations of a shared mission to protect and uphold human dignity in times of crisis. They remain as relevant today as they were then, a powerful testament to our enduring commitment to humanity. Humanitarian work is deeply personal to me, as it is for most of us here today. I first experienced the interconnectedness of our roles and responsibilities in humanitarian assistance during our response to the Indian Ocean tsunami in 2004. Then, as the chair of the Red Crescent chapter in Kedah, a northwestern state in Malaysia. The crucial collaboration between the state with the National Society as auxiliary restored hope amidst devastation. And more recently, as chairperson of the Malaysian Red Crescent, the COVID-19 pandemic truly tested our resolve and reinforced my belief in the essential need for effective, coordinated response. In those challenging times, I witnessed how the actions of our volunteers ignited hope and assisted many who are most at risk. These experiences reminded me of our purpose and how essential it is to safeguard it. The theme of this conference, Navigate Uncertainty and Strengthen Humanity, calls on us to respond skillfully and thoughtfully to crisis, emphasizing the need for agility, preparedness, and strategic action in the face of unpredictable challenges. It calls for unified and decisive action, drawing upon lessons learned from previous crises to develop local capacities and systems to support affected communities, improve cooperation between the movement and states, and prioritize anticipatory action and disaster risk reduction. Together, we can build resilience by harnessing our collective energies to face future uncertainties. You are hosted here by the International Red Cross and Red Crescent movement, a movement committed to fundamental principles, including humanity, neutrality, and impartiality. In this room, we must respect those principles and, in the spirit of humanity, work towards agreeing to resolutions that commit us all to keep people safer from conflicts and climate risks. Thank you for all your participation thus far through your feedback and input to the resolutions and the structure of the conference. I believe We are starting the 34th International Conference with a great deal of consensus already, as there have been active consultation for almost a year. As chair, my responsibility is to facilitate these discussions with the same spirit of collaboration while adhering to the fundamental principles and rules and procedures of the conference. My colleagues and I trust that each of you will embrace your roles with the same dedication as we work together towards a common mission. Distinguished delegates, the world today faces a myriad of crises. Some are visible on the front pages, while others persist quietly away from the spotlight. Evolving conflicts and devastating global climate events remind us of the need to focus on the commonalities that exist. It is our duty to stand united, strong, and resolute. Your active engagement will drive the commitments that will enable neutral, impartial, and independent humanitarian action to be delivered by our volunteers and staff to those who need it most. We owe it to the vulnerable who are at risk and to the brave on the front lines as representatives of hope in the face of overwhelming adversity. The first international conference in 1867 was a beacon of unity and transformed decisions into meaningful actions that resonated far beyond its gathering. Together, let us demonstrate that the same determination and humanitarian spirit remains unwavering as we navigate uncertainty and strive to strengthen humanity. Thank you. I'm delighted to invite the President of the International Committee of the Red Cross, Miliana Spolarch, and the President of the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, Kate Forbes, to join me at the podium.